sorry. I just got off the phone, okay? Had to get this exclusive wine. Hold on just a second here. All right. I wonder
why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
I am slowing down the chat. All right. I appreciate y'all waiting on me, okay? We on Color People's time today. Okay, because there's a lot going on here. I'm going to have to rewind some stuff back for you. Give me 1 second. I'm slowing down the chat. Okay, I'm putting it at 300 seconds because it's a lot of y'all. It's thousands of y'all in the chat, okay? What's going on, Whiters? How you doing? Teddy is ready for the shit. I'm ready for the shit and everything. Already hot and sweating and shit. Look. All right, so... shout out to Kyle. Real quick. Give me 1 second. There's something going on with my live cam. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yep, there's something going on with the live cam, y'all. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Oh, well, we're just gonna have to run with it like this. I apologize for it being so dark. That's what I'm looking at right now. So, oh well, we were just, trying to get it together. But anyway, okay. So, R.Kelly's girlfriends were unfortunately fighting on Instagram, okay? I was out at Sprouts trying to get some baby food for my baby and everything like that because he done started silence and ain't had time to make him any food today. And Kyle, shout out to Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk. I told y'all need to follow him. He is up and coming and he is one of the hottest bloggers right now in the game. I'll tell you what I'm drinking later, okay? And so if you weren't on Instagram, let me rewind it for you back. Here's the actual video, just so a lot of y'all can catch up.
Here, take everything else. What's yours? What's yours? What you want to take? You can take all this shit. It ain't shit but sweats. Here, I'm gonna help you out. Oh, he don't like that. He don't like men. You just told on your own boyfriend. You just told on your own boyfriend.
You like grown-ass men in here. That's disrespectful, Zell. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil.
I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. Joy, you were sleeping on me at the party. You were sleeping with me at the party.
Okay. You're sleeping with me on the minor. You were sleeping with me. Bitch, I know how to fight. I know how to fight.
Okay.
I know how to fight. I'm pressing charges too. She's crazy. I'm pressing charges too. Kimberly, I feel sorry for you. You're going to jail, mama. You're going to jail, mama. I'm going to jail. Where my phone at? Where my phone at? Keep laughing, because all of y'all gonna be in jail together. Girl, nobody going to...
I ain't even gonna cap, because you know what? You know what? Rob has been lying to all of y'all. And that's the sad part about it. That is the sad fucking part about it. He been lying to all y'all asses. And he had people like me lying for him. That's why we never watched the documentary. That is exactly why. So we got on GHTlNG, as stupid as can fucking be. Oh, this nigga. Okay. Get his bitch these last few Grammys. Give her these last few Grammys before I fucking break them. You better give her these last Grammys before I fucking break them. Call an attorney. Call a fucking attorney. Call a...
Okay. All right, so I just had to play that back. I know a lot of you guys have already seen the video, but unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have not seen the video at all, okay? So let me turn off these notifications on my phone. Now, I have spoken to Azriel Clary. I mean, not Azriel Clary, I'm sorry, Angelo Clary. These damn A's is getting on my damn nerves because, he named his daughter, Azriel after him. So he wasn't there when the fight was going on. Actually, some of his friends were there to help assist Azriel. As soon as he found out about it, when he was actually watching her live stream, he quickly headed over to the Trump Tower. He was on the phone with me while he was on his way en route. I asked him what was going on. Now, I don't know if you guys remember my last live stream, and it was Friday. And I wanted to actually report on Azriel, and I said that I couldn't do it. I was like, something in my heart just telling me don't do it, because I have been in close communication with her family, and I do know that she is slowly turning. That's why they were able to kind of get her out of the Trump Tower in the first place, okay? Because she first went with her brother. Once her brother was able to get through to her, this is when she first left R.Kelly after he was locked up for some time. She went to, when she wasn't coming home to the Trump Tower, and remember I was telling you that, and Joy was actually reporting to R.Kelly through emails that Joy wasn't coming home at night. It's because she was actually with her brother. Not Joy, Azriel wasn't coming home. It's because she was actually with her brother. After her brother convinced her that, hey, you need to spend more time with your family, she actually reunited with her mother and her father, and I believe she's now living in LA, if I'm not mistaken. So, just to kind of bring you up to speed here. So what you saw was a breakdown, okay? Azriel was kind of unsure about breaking down, when it came to R.Kelly, because she wasn't allowed to watch TV. She really wasn't allowed to use the phone. While most of his girls lived in Atlanta, or some lived in the studio, she actually lived in the Trump Tower, okay? And I'm gonna back it up a little bit here because I don't want to confuse you all. Right now, Azriel is currently at the doctor getting checked up. Shit is really about to hit the fan with this case, okay? Now, Azriel, just in case you don't know, the Trump Tower is actually in Azriel's name. As a matter of fact, all the bills are in Azriel's name. So when you heard her on the live saying, shit is about to go down, I'm about to say that, Joy slept with the minor, that minor being her, if you did not catch that commentary. And if you remember, I'm trying to bring it all together for you without confusing you. If you remember when I did that, it was the R.Kelly enabler video, and I kind of broke down everybody's part. And do you remember this young woman here, Vada? Okay, let me bring this home for you. I'm gonna tell you why Azriel is pissed, okay? When Azriel came in, of course, she was young at the time. She was like 17. She had just gotten out of a mental institution, okay? A lot of people were trying to come for her parents saying, oh, that's not true. Azriel had just gotten out of a mental institution. She had tried to kill herself 2 weeks prior over a boy that had cheated on her, okay? So her parents took her to an R.Kelly concert to cheer her up, and boom, that's where she met R.Kelly, when she was already down, okay? When you're already depressed and that low, anybody showing you any type of attention, especially coming from an R&B superstar like R.Kelly, of course, her being young and naive, that's, this is what happened, okay? So she ended up living with R.Kelly. Now, before Azriel was in the picture, after Kitty was in the picture, after Asante McGee was in the picture, do you remember Vada? This girl here, remember I told you about her? I'm gonna bring it home in a second because I want to tell you why Azriel is so pissed, okay? This girl here, Vada, let me see if I can increase her picture real quick. Are y'all following me Are y'all following me? I hope so. I don't know why I can't get this picture to increase. Can y'all see it? Her name is Vada Pinkett on Instagram. Now, I told y'all that Vada, this is not an allegedly, okay? R.Kelly has always had a main girl. That main girl being Drea, being a Kitty. Azriel is a main girl, okay? While he has other girls, but she's the top girl. And Vada was once a main girl before Azriel. Stay with me here, okay? So when I reported on Vada a year ago, I told y'all that R.Kelly has a system, okay? He makes everybody sign NDAs. Not only that, if you are of age, okay, Vada was, I think she was around 17, 18. In order for R.Kelly to trust you, you must incriminate yourself first, okay? Do you remember me telling y'all that? If you don't, I'm just gonna, rewind it back just a little bit. And so Vada is an example. Matter of fact, Vada was R.Kelly's main girl. And in order for her to show her loyalty to R.Kelly, she actually recorded herself, okay? Per Dominique and a few others there that have actually seen the tape, I believe Azriel knows where the tape is, and Azriel is going to possibly be working with the feds. Not possibly, she is, okay? I don't want to say too much because she's still in Chicago, and, you know, things could get possibly heated if they know Azriel's role in all of this, okay? And so Vada was one of the older women. I wouldn't say older. She was like 17, 18 at the time. Don't quote me on it. And in order for her to prove her love to R. Kelly, she recorded herself fondling, probably doing more. I have not seen the tape. She was recording herself with her 6-year-old niece. Okay, this woman right here. Okay, do y'all remember that? All right, now. Vada was R. Kelly's main girl before Azriel got everything in her name. He was running everything through Vada. Bills in her name, accounts in her name. R. Kelly hasn't paid taxes and God knows when. And so when Azriel was recruited, because I don't know, R. Kelly, not only does he have like a fetish for men, he actually has a fetish for young chocolate women, okay? Because Drea was young and chocolate. Vada was young and chocolate. And so was Azriel, okay? Because there's a lot of women that run with him, but there are not a lot of women who have the privileges like Azriel or Vada or even Drea, okay? Because Drea was once, and this ain't no damn allegedly, helping, okay, per R. Kelly's tour manager, helping R. Kelly to recruit young girls, and she would participate in threesomes, okay? And that's what you heard Azriel screaming to Joy about on the phone. You slept with a minor. You're going to jail, okay? That's what really prompted all of this off, because Azriel is done. Once she saw the documentary, she said, you know what? I am no different from any of those women that he's met. Matter of fact, he's told me there's been no one else. Everybody's been lying on him. But since she was able to watch TV, since she's since left the Trump Tower, she's now, you know, seeing the light. And so Vada here, there are tapes that R. Kelly has made. And those tapes are entrusted with someone who has actually participated with the minor or the minor themselves, okay? Because he puts the minors on paperwork too. Azriel was on paperwork as well. An NDA that she was not legally allowed to sign at 17. So she was under the impression too, okay? Just like when Azriel was saying he was making us lie on the GHTlNG interview. Of course, we all saw that shit. We all knew that they were lying. Azriel was an amazing singer. Joy is more so like a puppet. Yes, ma'am. You know, and I'm not trying to make this funny, because this is a very, 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 you know, serious issue, okay? Because these are dealing with, I mean, this is people's, oh God. These were once young girls, and they're still young girls mentally. They were just unfortunately brainwashed into this sick ass cult that R. Kelly had, okay? Not only pissing on them, he's shitting and making them eat the shit. He's going to witch doctors to do certain stuff, blood covenants, suicide pacts, and Vada here was a part of that. Now, what pissed Vada off? Because Azriel is going to testify against Vada. How can I put this? Because I don't want to put out too much information, and she's able to clean this up, okay? So Azriel's pissed about a lot of things, as you can see. That's why her and Joy were mainly fighting, okay? Because she's telling on everybody. Now, when Vada was R. Kelly's main girl, Azriel just kind of, I wouldn't say she swooped in, but R. Kelly positioned her because she was younger, and she was and Vada was getting older, but Azriel was younger, to kind of take over, because he knows the younger he keeps them, the more naive they are, and he can get them to participate in certain things, okay? And Vada, what he did was push her away. And Vada, honestly, and this is, you're going to see this hit the fan, Vada tried to poison Azriel and R. Kelly. When she found out that Azriel was now R. Kelly's main girl, and she wasn't that main girl anymore, so she honestly had a mental breakdown and tried to kill him. She poisoned their food. All of this, you're going to see this in future testimony, but Azriel knows where everything is. When I say the tape, she knows who's who. She knows where the bank accounts are, where the money is. She knows who's using who. And so Vada is a main piece in this because Vada, before Azriel, because Azriel took over what Vada was doing, Vada was that girl, okay? Sleeping with her 6-year-old niece, hiding other tapes for Azriel, just like London on the Track's mom was doing, Cheryl, I forgot her last name, Cheryl Mack or whatever. And so I'm trying to tell you without telling you too much, because like I said, this is a federal case, and I've even helped out the feds with all the information that I've been given. So I was working with the Department, was it the Department of State? Homeland Security, one of them damn places. Homeland Security, my lawyers were to hand them over everything that we had received on behalf of victims that are in this case. And so there's a lot of minors, and they're, like I said, they're rewinding everything back. And so everybody that I've presented on this channel, honestly, is probably going to have a major case, okay? And GHTlN herself, if she doesn't get out, she's still not allowed to watch TV. GHTlN is with a woman named Taylor. Let me tell you about Taylor. Hold on real quick. Let me get her name real quick. Whew, hold on. I'm trying to, because GHTlN is not watching TV. That's why she sounded like a robot in the video. She was like, why are you bringing men in this house? That's disrespectful. That was R.Kelly talking. That wasn't really GHTlN talking. That was R.Kelly. Like, she is still severely brainwashed. Everything that he tells her to do in email or over the phone when he has minutes on his phone, that is what she's doing. She's now trying to move in and be that girl because he honestly has them fighting for positions that Azriel once was and that Vada was. Now, I don't know everything that that Azriel was actually doing because she was underage, but I do know that everybody that was surrounded, whether it was Dominique, whether it was Vada, whether it was Cheryl Mack, whether it was Haley Calhoun. You saw Haley Calhoun actually speak out on the Surviving R.Kelly documentary. I was like, why in the fuck is she speaking out? She was just literally defending him, okay? But now that shit is hitting the fan, she's not trying to be implicated in sex crimes with minors, okay? Because honestly, yes, she was a minor when she met him, but she actually kept sleeping with minors as she got older, okay? The same thing that all of these girls were doing. Now, GHTlN, I want y'all to know what's going on with GHTlN. Let me pull up this woman's name that she's with. Hold on real quick. Okay, are y'all following this? I hope so. I'm not trying to, hold on for a second. Hold on. Hold on, I'm pulling up who GHTlN is living with because, of course, you guys know that the lease was up on the Trump Tower. I told y'all that. They were there actually trying to get their stuff because it was a court-appointed time to when both girls could come with people to actually grab their things. They said they didn't need a police escort or anything like that. And so that's why the police weren't there at the time. You kind of saw GHTlN's people and Azriel's people as well. So I'm going to tell you who Joy is living with now. And this girl is 23. Okay? Hold on real quick. Azriel knows about her too. I hope y'all are following this. It's so much. Hold on real quick, y'all. We get some water, and I'm pulling up this name real quick. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Woo! Why is my phone taking all day? I'm trying to get one damn name. Hold on. Just one name. Let me see what y'all talking about over here in the comments. While I pull up this name, because I want to tell you about this woman as well, too. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up. It's downloading. Because I want to tell you about the phone call I had with her as well. Woo! Y'all, I've had a long damn day. I was out car shopping all damn day. Shopping. All in damn Gainesville, Florida. This shit hit the fan. I had to come and get it together, throw some damn makeup on, look fairly somewhat neat just to bring y'all this information. Hold on real quick. Why is this not coming up? Still not there. I can actually tell you that R. Kelly has about $6,000 on his books right now. Okay, Azriel put mostly all of that on his books, and so did the young woman that was in his first sex tape. Her name is on the books as well. Hold on real quick. Yeah. Okay, I got her. Her name is Taylor Smith Bird. Okay, that's who Joycelyn is living with right now in a hotel, communicating with R. Kelly. Okay, now Azriel is going to be telling on Taylor Smith Bird as well. Okay, I will put her picture on my Instagram later this evening after a few thousand people view the live, okay? Because every time I put it there, I delete it because I know a lot of people can report for privacy, things like that. And so I'm going to put it up later tonight, and I'll keep it up for a few hours, okay? Because I know that they're going to come after this particular picture here, because this woman is 23. She's one of the handlers. She had started sleeping with R. Kelly right before he went to jail. Now, know that before when R. Kelly was about to go to jail, I told y'all this before, he was actually trying to marry Azriel, just so Azriel couldn't testify against him, which she's going to be doing right now. Hold on, I think this is, nope, that wasn't Angelo. And so Taylor, as he was getting ready to go to jail, not only was he going to marry Azriel, he had met Taylor so that Taylor could handle Azriel and Joy, watch over them, okay? And so he started to brainwash her too. Now, I had a conversation with Taylor because I called her when I got her number, okay? Because I got her number right here, and I said, Taylor. She picked up the phone. It was like 6 a.m. in the morning. I said, hey, I said, this is Tasha K. She said, well, oh my God. Oh my God. She was like shocked. She was like, oh my God, how'd you get my number? I said, don't worry about how I got your number. Just know that if I got your number, there's other people that have your number, okay? Because there are conversations recorded between you and R. Kelly. And I don't know how old you are. She sounded really young, but I later found out that she was 23 years old. But at the time, I didn't know her age, but I did tell her, I said, listen, girl, you are taking on a lot and you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Not only is R. Kelly charged, but they're also building a case against all of his enablers. That's why you see a lot of people talking that I've exposed before, like Haley Calhoun, okay? Cheryl Mack. I know Kitty is probably going to be exonerated since she helped the Savages. Asante McGee keeps talking, even though she was too old to be fucking R. Kelly. All right, the only thing she did was suck his dick. That's what he made a lot of the older women do, was suck his dick, because he didn't want to fuck them, because he didn't honestly like pussy like that, okay? Young girls he only used to manipulate just so that he could feed his fetish, okay? Which is sleeping with young girls, because he started out young like that, sleeping with young girls, and he could keep revolving things and their names, okay? So once he fucks up one of their credits, okay, he's gonna go on to another, but Azriel's credit didn't get fucked up. Taylor was next in line, okay? But unfortunately, R. Kelly went to jail. Taylor is now taking care of Joycelyn. They're living in a hotel. And to make a long story short, because I'm gonna get off because this is too much, because I gotta take another call from Azriel's dad. Taylor is probably going to be charged too, because Azriel knows what Taylor was brought in to do, which was oversee the girls, okay? A handler, just like kidnappers do, things like that. So if you guys have any questions before I get off here, because it's a lot, I got to take another call, please put your questions in the chat. I hope I've summed up everything. Oh my God. Woo, it was a lot. Jesus, it was a lot. I'm not trying to laugh at this situation, but I'm so glad I did not go in on Azriel, simply because, I mean, the only reason I was going to go in on her was because I saw that she was getting real cocky on social media. And I'm like, I know you left. You're claiming that you still love him, but why are you like, cussing out your followers, trying to beat it down our throats that he's the king of, R&B and that you love him? And I'm like, have you not seen what we've been trying to show you, that you've been brainwashed? But once she watched that documentary and she read the emails that I sent over to her, that he was sending to Joycelyn, telling Joycelyn the same things that he told her, because even though the girls were like sleeping together, they were under the impression that was just sex, okay? This is what a man of this magnitude needed, okay? Because groupies are everywhere. And so if you love me, this is what you'll do. And it's not love, it's just sex. And so that's what he made them understand. And so Azriel would have threesomes underage. One, because he was trying to incriminate anybody else that was in his circle to keep them from testifying. And two, what was the other damn reason? This damn wine kicking in and shit. And they ain't had that much. Well, I had a glass of wine earlier. I'll give you number 2 in a second when it come back. But put some questions in the comments. It's 22,000 people on here watching me ramble right now. Oh, Lord. In the middle of the day. Damn. Okay. London on the Track's mom is actually working with the feds. They're going to determine whether or not they're going to press charges depending on her testimony, okay? But she got out real early, all right, after she helped to recruit a few girls, all right? This is what was told to me, allegedly, okay? But she implicated herself when she wrote that statement, and I put that out a while ago. Let me see. Let me see. Do I see Joy leaving in the near future? Yes, absolutely. She's going to leave, but she's being handled right now by Taylor. So both her and Taylor are still in close communication with R.Kelly. Let me tell you how R.Kelly has them like so brainwashed. When I was reading the emails, he has them drinking coffee at the same time he drinks coffee in prison, because he used to drink coffee at certain times when he was out of prison. R.Kelly is very, according to his brother and other people that have been around him, if he plays basketball, everybody has to play basketball. Like, I was reading one of the emails and he says, oh my God, I miss you, Cookie. I wish you were playing basketball with me, okay? If he doesn't take a shower for 2 weeks, nobody is bathing. If he's in the studio all hours of the night, you're in the studio with him, okay? Because you're his inspiration. He's sleeping with young girls and other girls to get lyrics for songs and stuff like that. If you're, what else can I tell y'all? So he drank his coffee and walked his dog certain times of the day. He lived by just like how most criminals, like they have, like, how can I put this shit? I'm not trying to be too damn technical with it. Anything that he does to do too at the same time, no matter where he is in the world. So if he's on tour and Azriel's back at the house, if he is not able to call her, she's still supposed to have coffee at that certain time. That's how he's able to control and know everything that they're doing. Does that make sense? I hope so. Let me see. Let me see. I'm reading your questions in the comments before I jump off real quick. Yeah, it's a programmed lifestyle, okay? That's how he's always been successful. Thank you. Somebody said that, Miss Beautiful B. Yes, it's a very programmed lifestyle. Let me see. Oh, and I did want to mention this. Do you remember the hairstylist that was actually in this recent Surviving R.Kelly? Her story, if you remember, and maybe I'll just re-upload this video so y'all will see the differences, not the differences, the similarities in the story. Do you remember the woman? That I interviewed in Alabama? And she met R.Kelly and promised her some money and that he was going to help her. She was burned, her house burned down and everything here in Atlanta. So she ended up being sent to a hotel in Alabama per the Salvation Army funds that she was given to live in a hotel. So R.Kelly asked her what her story was. Not only that, he asked her where he could get some weed. So her sons helped him to find some weed. And so when he got a little drunk, because he was drinking and he was high, he asked her to come over to the van and told her that if she wanted that money, she would have to give him head. That was the same story as the hairstylist that was featured in that documentary. And so as a matter of fact, I'll probably re-upload that interview later on tomorrow, okay, after this video circulates, okay? So, but listen, I'm going to answer 2 more questions and I'm going to get off. I'm so tired. Oh my God, I'm tired. Y'all got me working overtime. Let me see. Yes, he gave her an STD. Matter of fact, oral chlamydia. Yes. Let me see. Okay. I will bring y'all another update as soon as I get more info from Angelo Clary. But let me just make sure that I gave y'all everything. Yep, I gave y'all everything, okay? Now I gotta go. Thank y'all so much for watching. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. I will put up a picture of Taylor Bird, who Joycelyn is now living with in a hotel right now, in just a few hours. Once I receive the picture, if I don't, I'll let you know. Yeah. And that's all. I'm sorry to be all over the place. This was honestly impromptu. I literally have everything prepared before I get onto this live stream. But thank y'all so much for streaming with me anyway. And thank you so much for being patient, okay? Now I gotta go and take a shower. Bye.